German Shepherds versus Labrador Retrievers. Hey all, in this video, you will learn everything about the difference between a German Shepherd and a Labrador, so make sure you watch till the end. Also, check out the description for more helpful information and if you consider buying a dog. Is it between the Retriever of the Labrador and Shepherd of Germany? These two dogs may in some ways be similar, but in many other ways are quite different. Hear about and learn which is a perfect pup for your lifestyle among the popular breeds. The GSD and Labrador are almost completely different in their appearance. The one similarity they have is their size. The GSD is slightly taller by a few inches and measures up to 26 inches from paw to shoulder, whereas the Labrador reaches 24.5 inches. And to these two goes the first and second prize. The German Shepherd is the second most popular breed in the USA, and the Labrador Retriever ranks the number 1 among 193 well-recognized breeds, according to the American Kennel Club. So it's definitely worth discussing these two races. They both come from working backgrounds, one from the hunting world and the other from the protection sector. They are very similar in both cases. They're both incredibly smart and energized dogs, so they must be practiced and enjoyed. They have different personalities because of their different backgrounds. The German Shepherd has warnings against aliens and is vigilant, while the Labrador is sociable with friends as well as with strangers. Let's take a closer look to see precisely why these two dogs are the most popular. In the 19th century, the trip of the Labrador Retriever began, but it is Canadian. It is from a working background, but he has worked for his fisherman's collector on the water to collect ducks and fish. When English nobles visited him, they sailed back to Britain and called him the Labrador Retriever. And ironically, he was not from Labrador, but from Newfoundland actually. When they returned, the English breeders refined the breed and have one of the world's favorite dogs since then. The Labrador is famous for being Andrex, the face of the brand, and many people call it the Andrex dog. They are now more popular than hunting as either family dogs, blind help dogs, or therapeutic dogs for the ill and elderly. Due to its even temperature, the Labs are the perfect breed to make the dogs knit a big presence, to cross with rituals like the Siberian Husky, to mix with a Mastiff, or to go through with a big day. A new crossbreed is also to mix with a Rhodesian Ridgeback for Rhodesian Labrador. German Shepherd. The German Shepherd is probably the most well-known service and protective dog in the world, also known as the GSD. However, not many people know, in spite of his name, that he was first trained at the Shepherd School instead of at the police academy. The GSD was designed in the 19th century by Germans who breed each district's best ovine herding dog. The GSD was also used during the First World War to supply German soldiers. In the immediate aftermath of the war, his popularity decayed because of affiliation with the German nation, and the US and British named him the Alsatian, changed the name to Shepherd Dog. The AKC returned its name to the GSD in 1931. During the latter section of the 20th century, when GSD started to appear in pop culture like Rin Tin, I Am Legend, and many other police flicks, it became popular again in America. The GSD continues to be the world's most popular canine military and police service. In their appearance, the GSD and Labrador differ almost entirely. Their size is the only similarity. The GSD is just a few inches larger and measures from paw to shoulder up to 26 centimeters, whereas it is 24.5 centimeters taller. The GSD is also somewhat weightier, with its average maximum weight of 90 pounds compared to 10 pounds lighter for Labrador. That is the average weight of a vacation turkey, in perspective 10 pounds. The GSD is available in 11 color varieties, while the Labrador Retriever is available in 3 colors. The GSD is best known for its color black and tan, and it is best known for its yellow color. The GSD outer coating, however, has the same dense undercoat is used to guard against components in the field or waterwork in the Labrador case. The outer coating of the GSD is medium in length compared to the shorter outer coat of the Labrador. The muscles of the GSD are defined and are longer than tall, which makes it look more powerful and stronger than that of the Labrador. The long gait of the GSD is also what enables him to tackle any criminal at his way at speed and agility. The Labrador also looks robust but does not share the authoritative aura of the GSD. The Labrador seems far more accessible and friendly for those who don't know either race. GSD Puppy is well known for its large and floppy ears, which are too large for his head, and you should definitely check out the number of videos online. He grows in his ears though, but he is no less magnificent. After the maturation of the GSD, its face makes the Labrador feel intelligent, while its happy and sweet smiley expression remains adult. Surprisingly, the temperament of GSD and Labrador is similar as most people believe. The major similitude between them is that both live to serve the master and make him smart and educable. They're still at your feet when no one else will. They like picking up the trash or cleaning the windows. They'll join you in the worldly tasking. When comparing the GSD with the Golden Retriever, this is somewhat different. The GSD is more known as a single-person dog because it clearly shows its loyalties to the man he considers his principal master or guardian. German Shepherds are quite often smart and prefer a job compared to other herding races. Labrador do not tend to be so chic, and his loyalties lie with any family member who gives him the best belly rubbing at the moment. They're both very sociable and just like to muck around with the family and join in with all the games. They're also great with young children and other animals if they are both socialized well from their earlyhoods. This is one of the reasons for the popularity of both as family animals. Since they're such socio-economic creatures, if both of them are left to themselves for too long, they can also be separated, so make sure you shoot them out before you leave them. The difference between them is that the German Shepherd naturally protects his family more effectively and will warn you against foreigners or the danger of your journey. The Labrador is not especially protective and actually more likely than to chase intruders. Also, GSD is more likely to bell than Labrador and will tell you if something or someone suspects it. Compared to the Labrador's high, the GSD has a medium energy level. The GSD takes about 30 to 60 minutes per day of workout. The GSD will gladly play over his everyday walking for a number of rounds of the ball, but he is pleased to mix it up and drink it all day long. After all, to protect his family at night, he has to preserve his energy. Labrador is far more vigorous and boisterous than the GSD, which matures at approximately 18 months and often does not develop from its puppy phase during 3 years or more. Not only is it necessary at least 60 minutes of practice a day, but it also needs to have regular interactions in the form of fetch or tug of war with its humans. If the Labrador remains for too long, then it will begin to destroy your homely properties in an attempt to entertain itself. You may have a cuddle or two if you're lucky enough to pull him off. Together, with the GSD and Labrador, these two dogs are incredibly intelligent and eager to please the master. This is the main reason the GSD is used as a helping dog for military and safety services, and for the search and rescue in Labrador. They're not just picking up super fast commands, but remembering them. Of course, all pups from a young age must be socialized, but it is particularly important to him since the GSD has natural protection and protective tendencies. Since at a young age, the GSD must be aware that most other human beings and animals are alright and not a danger to him or his pack. The only way that this can be done is to be socialized and to provide positive training to strengthen the process, because it would be much easier to recompense him with a lot of words of praise and a little treat. In comparison with other races, the GSD's health is average, and less health issues have to be tested than in Labrador. This guy has been tested for hip and elbow dysplasia by the National Race Club of GSD, abnormal formation and over time painful articulations, and fetal arthritis in the joints of the elbow and hip. A new health problem in the GSD community is the development of problems with your back. This health problem is believed to be created by breeders who intentionally breed GSDs with a slope to make them look simpler and more powerful. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments and share your experience with other interested dog owners. Also, check out the description for more helpful information and if you consider buying a dog. And if you found this video helpful, it would be great if you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos and learn new things every day.